Hey y'all, it's been a while. It's been a few months actually, since October. And I was watching a video October 21st on TikTok. No, TikTok got banned Sunday, and January 19th. And so like 15 hours, well, it was banned in the USA, and in 15 hours they gave us back access. And honey, I've been scrolling because I love TikTok, because God uses his people in various platforms, social media platforms, and different settings to talk to his people. That's the beauty about social media. And I just came on. I'm in my work parking lot. I work for Amazon. I've worked for Amazon previously. Let me give you a little backstory. January of 2024, I left my previous DSP because I just knew in my heart that God was calling me to something else, and that wasn't it. And so I went on a fast that I was not going to be concerned with money, that I was only going to seek God and his will for my life. And I didn't want to be anywhere that God hadn't placed me. A lot of times we do things based upon what we think will give us the results that we're looking for, and sometimes that's out of alignment of what God would have us doing at that time. And so I finally had got that and understood that well. So I decided that I was just gonna sit and do nothing until I felt God leading me to what to do next. And so I also knew that I was tired of that. I knew that I couldn't stay in my hometown, and I always, since I was a little girl, wanted to leave Florida. And so I knew that he was calling me to leave Florida, that it was time for me to get away from my normal surroundings. And so I started praying about it, and just kept praying and praying and asking him, if you give me the means, I'll take a leap of faith and leave my hometown. And so right now, I've videoed a little bit of that journey previously. So if you watch this video, go back to the previous like 6 or 7 videos, because I taped all those videos. Basically, the videos all before this one is taped little piece of that journey as I was in it. Well, fast forward to October of 2024, I was able to land another job here in Texas, where I've relocated from Florida. And I also had an apartment. Mind you, I came here to Texas not knowing where I was going to be, living. I didn't have anything lined up. I didn't have no job lined up. I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't know what city in Texas. I just knew I had actually visited the Houston area, and I felt like no. Well, when I first came to Texas, I came to the DFW area, and because I didn't have a job, I said, well, I can explore you know, the surrounding areas, and I've never been to Houston. So I took a trip down to Houston and stayed down there in that area. It was a nice area, but I just didn't feel like that's where I was being called to. So I came back up to DFW, and then in September, I had been filling out applications. I had filled out applications in the Houston area, and I filled out applications in the DFW area. And I got a few callbacks from a couple of DSPs, but that fell through. And then in September, as my funds was running low, I was like, okay, God, what to do next? I know you didn't bring me this far for me to turn back and have to go to Florida. And so I got a call from the DSP that I'm currently working at now. And again, I didn't know specifically what was my reason of being here, of being called here. And we can have our own idea of what it is that we think that God is calling us to, but it can be totally different. And as I've been working here since October, it's now January, so for like 90 days, 3 months. And I'm like, okay, God, because then I'm getting that sensing again of like, this ain't it either. And it's like, okay, I'm getting this deep knowing that this ain't it either. This is just a stepping stone to something else. And so last night I was watching a TikTok and this girl, and then it was basically a confirmation, because I had this knowing that God needs me, because I like to take care of people. I like to sacrifice to take care of other people, because I have this deep desire of people being successful and reaching their full potential. So God was like, these past these past 3 months, he basically was trying to reframe my mind to get out of that sacrificial mindset, so that I can actually focus on, he needs me to focus on me now. He don't need me to focus on making this workplace a better place, or my co-workers, trying to make sure. He needs me to focus on Samendra, so that Samendra can be available to do what he needs to do through me. And by me always having my attention on other things, that's not what's going to draw people into him. He needs a working in me so that my life can be transformed. And now that I've got that realization that I'm not just here to, he wants to make my life better, and in doing that he can get other people to change their mentality, their mindset, their hearts, that he's going to use me in my life as a transformation, so that others can see his glory through myself. And a lot of people, they look for that external confirmation, but don't understand that before the external confirmation comes, it has to happen internally. And that's what I got the revelation last night. And that's why I'm not afraid to come on camera anymore. I can pop this camera open. People see me talking. They don't know who I'm talking to, but who cares? because I now understand what God wants me to do. And that's going to happen through me. He been told me to lose weight. He told me to get healthy. I've been an emotional eater since I was like 15, 16, when I realized that I had a dysfunctional family, and I chose food as comfort, because you know, scientists have realized there's a I forget what it's called, but your basically your emotional sensors are cut off when you're eating. It's like a dopamine rush, and that's why you get happy when you eating. And I didn't know it at the time, but I kind of realized while I was eating, I was at my most happiest. So I just used food as comforter. Like when my emotions were all over the place, or I wasn't happy, I just eat. And I gained 100 pounds doing that. And so right now, I've gained and lost weight for the past I'll be 40 this year if God let me see it. I've gained and lost weight. I've been 30 pounds from my goal of being within my healthy weight range, and I've gained like 60 pounds additional to that. And it's just, I got to get out and get to work. People saying hey to me passing by, because they see me talking, but they don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to my phone, my camera, so I can post this to YouTube. And is he talking? I got to go, y'all. But yeah, so I have my focus right now is to lose weight and to change my mentality. And I'll catch y'all on the next video.